Find yourself in a lonely bed, such a lonely bed. We're never quite as tired as we think.
What it was meant to be initially was sort of a way to keep myself on my toes, and live it's become something different, where it's a more playful and alive thing than I think it was initially even meant to be.
Rob's songs are very personal to him, and I definitely find meaning in them sonically and lyrically, so I hope people get the same effect that I do.
Everyone enjoys what it is now, and I mean, it is what it is, and everyone likes it. Everyone has fun when we play, and it kind of makes it more of an occasion when we do get to play. So it's always fun when Rob gets home and we're all able to get together and do it again.
Apres Vous means after you in French, and it was just sort of after a lot of change in my life. It was at a point of a lot of new things. And so in a weird way, after you was almost after my younger self.
It started as kind of an experiment for Rob when he was just, home in his spare time writing music, and we just kind of turned it into a band situation where he would write everything, and then we would just come together and figure out all the parts and stuff that he had recorded, or kind of put our own spin on it.
I like having some guidelines and then, adding my own little flair to it. Being able to put your own little flair on it is really, really interesting to me.
Definitely sparks different kinds of ideas having to play something that someone else came up with.
I had never tried to be a singer before, and I had never tried to be a songwriter before. And so really as a whole project, I could only do it as my, new self, because the whole thing was new.
We play a lot with space, space in music. Space being a lot of reverb, a lot of delay, not very typical things that you hear on the radio, I think, with Apres Vous. And it's an experiment, it's not for everybody. Not everybody's going to hear it and think, wow, that's just like Taylor Swift's new album. No, because it's an experiment. It plays around with your, sonic mainframe a little bit.
I think there's a lot to learn from other people, not because they're any better or worse or anything like that, but gaining some insight to a different perspective, I think, is always a really cool learning situation. And so when I'm in that situation, I really take it as an opportunity to try to expand my horizons or my chops or whatever. But to be the guy that's kind of showing parts to other people is interesting for me in a similar way, because I know what it starts as, and I get to see where they take it.